Page 109. Exercise 7. Grammar focus. Verb plus infinitive.
What are you going to do after graduation?
I'm going to get a job right away.
I'm not going to get a job right away.
I plan to get my own apartment.
I don't plan to get my own apartment.
I want to live with my parents.
I don't want to live with my parents.
I hope to get a new car. I'd like to travel this summer. I'd love to move to a new city.
Verb plus infinitives. Exercise number 7, grammar focus. We're going to have verb plus infinitive. Infinitive, main verb, base form. A and B. A. What are you going to do after graduation? After graduation. After you're going to graduate. After you're going to finish the college, the university, the school. What are you going to do? B. I'm going to get a job right away. I plan to get my own apartment. I want to live with my parents. Wanna. I hope to get a new job. I hope to get a new car. I hope to get a new car. T soft D. Get a new car. I'd like to travel this summer. I'd love to move to new city. City. T soft D. I'd like, I'd love, I want. I'd like, I would like. I'd love, I would love. Means equals I want. Verb going to, gonna, plan to, want to, hope to, like to, love to, plus infinitive, get, live, travel, move. Verb plus infinitive. Verb going to, plan to, want to, hope to, like, love to, plus infinitive. After to, we have the main verb. The main verb, the infinitive, get, live, travel, move. Negative. I'm going to get a job right away. Right away, T soft D. I'm going. Negative, I am not. I am not. Going to, be plus going to, am is are. I am not. I plan to. Negative, I don't plan to. I don't. I don't plan to. I want. Negative, I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to live. Want to, wanna. Speaking, wanna. I hope to. I don't hope to. I'd like, I wouldn't like. I'd like, I would like. Negative, I wouldn't like. I'd love, I wouldn't love. I wouldn't love to. Verb plus infinitive. Infinitive, T soft D. Verb plus infinitive. A and B. A. A ask a question. B answer. A. What are you gonna do after graduation? What are you? What are you gonna do after graduation? I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get a good job. T soft D. Get it. I'm gonna get a good job. I plan to get a villa. I plan to buy a villa. I wanna travel abroad. I wanna travel abroad. I wanna travel to a foreign country. I hope to get BMW. I hope to get BMW. BMW, car, an expensive car. I'd like to migrate to Australia. I'd like to migrate to Australia. Migrate, to travel to another country and live there. I'd love to work in a multinational company. Multinational company, a very big company, an international company. I'd love means I want. I'd like to, I'd love to, I want. I want to, I wanna. So in this exercise, you will have verb plus infinitive. Going to, plan to, want to, hope to, like to, love to, plus infinitive. Infinitive main verb, base form, get, travel, migrate, work. So after these verbs, you have to plus main verb. Main verb, infinitive. Verb plus infinitive. A, what are you going to do after graduation? B, I'm going to. I plan to. I want to. I hope to. I'd like to. I'd love to. Plus infinitive. Remember, to, we say it in English, to. We make the O silent. I'm gonna to. I plan to. I want to. I hope to. I'd like to. I'd love to. Plus infinitive. Infinitive, main verb. Negative. Negative, to say no. Verb plus infinitive. What are you going to do after graduation? After you're going to finish your school or college or university? B, I'm not going to get a part-time job. I don't plan to get a small flat, but I plan to get a villa. I don't want to travel abroad. I want to live in Egypt. I don't hope to get fat, but I hope to get BMW. I don't hope to get fat, but I hope to get BMW. I wouldn't like to migrate to Australia, however, but I'd like to live in Egypt. I wouldn't love to work in a small company. I'd love to work in a multinational company. So here, negative. I am not. I plan, I don't plan. I want, I don't want. I hope, I don't hope. I'd like. I'd means would like. Wouldn't, I wouldn't like. I'd love means I would love. Negative, I wouldn't love to. A, complete these statements so that they're true for you. Use information from the grammar box, then add 2 more statements of your own. In this exercise, you can use any verb, like I'm going to, I plan to, I wanna, I hope, I'd like, I'd love to. One, I study abroad. So I can say, I'm going to study abroad. I plan to study abroad. I wanna study abroad. I want to study abroad. I hope to study abroad. I'd like to study abroad. I'd love to study abroad. 2. I live with my parents. I'm gonna live with my parents. I want to live with my parents. I want to live with my parents. I hope to live with my parents. I get married. I hope to get married. I'd like to get married. I'd love to get married. I want to get married. I plan to get married. I have a lot of kids. A lot of. T soft D. A lot of kids. I hope to have a lot of kids. I make a lot of money. I'd like to make a lot of money. I'd love to make a lot of money. I want to make a lot of money. I become very successful. I'm going to become very successful. I plan to become very successful. I'd like to become very successful. 7 and 8. You can write any sentence. I'd like, I want. I'd like to migrate to Australia. Means I wanna migrate to Australia. I want to migrate to Australia. I hope to be a father. I hope to be rich. I'd like to travel to Mecca. I'd like to travel to Saudi Arabia. I'd like to travel to Mecca. I plan to get a beach house. I plan to get a beach house. I plan to get a villa. B. Pair work. Compare your responses with a partner. How are you the same? How are you different? So, you compare your answers with your friend. C. Group work. What are your plans for the future? Take turns asking and answering these questions. What are you going to do after this English course is over? I'm going to study another course. I'm going to get another course. Do you plan to study here again next year? I plan to study here next year. What other languages would you like to learn? I'd like to learn French. I hope to learn French. What countries would you like to visit and why? I'd like to visit the USA to practice English. I'd like to visit England to practice the British accent. I'd like to travel abroad. Do you want to get a new job in a few years? I want to get a new job. I want to be a professor.